Om. 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 Welcome, women. It is Thursday night, and I'm here. I am a little early. I gotta turn off my ringer here. But I'm coming in and I'm showing up and going live to talk about getting real. And, just encouraging myself and everyone to be real and be honest with themselves so we can really make progress on the path and, step into our purpose and do what we've been brought here to do. And so me going live, talking about Ayurveda, talking about my spiritual journey, this is it. This is it for me. I am 100% in, this is what I want to do. I want to talk about Ayurveda. I want to help women, reach their goals, find happiness, find health, help them connect with their spirituality, and just be themselves 100% and feel just amazing in their own skin. And, that's what I strive for every day, just to feel really good. Hence the name Feel Good Ayurveda. That is the name of my business because it's all about feeling good. That's really what we want. We want to be happy and we want to feel good. And we got to be healthy to feel good. And a lot of times I think we don't necessarily know how to take care of ourselves. And so it's a challenge. How can I be the healthiest? It's there's so much information on the internet. What can I do to be healthy? Okay, this article told me that I shouldn't eat butter or I shouldn't eat honey or whatever it is. Whatever thing they're telling you that you shouldn't eat or you should eat in order to be healthy. In reality, one size just doesn't fit all. And so we need to remember that for sure, that everybody's different. Everybody's different, and that's why Ayurveda is so special, because it recognizes that we're individuals. We were born with a body, a constitution that isn't like anybody else's on this planet, and so it's different for everybody. And yeah, so tonight I want to just kind of follow up a little bit with my post as far as getting real with ourselves, these days I'm all about getting real with myself. So I hope you're on that same path, that same journey, that same level, just being honest with yourself and really checking in, tuning in, and seeing what is right for you, where you need to be at. What do you need to be doing to really serve yourself and care for yourself every day? And that's my goal for sure for me, and my goal for all of you, and hopefully sharing some wisdom on how to get to that space of self-care. And, I just want to say that I see you, I'm with you, I can relate. I think we're on that same path of finding ourselves. There are so many times that we struggle with self-worth. There's so many times that I struggle with self-worth, maybe, every day. And we don't know how to feel. We don't know how to fill our own cup. We may feel empty inside, and we are constantly looking outside of ourselves to fill that empty space. We're like, how can I feel better? I feel empty. I feel unfulfilled. What can I do? I've definitely done a lot of destructive things in my life over the years, as far as over exercising or eating too much of one thing or not enough of another, struggling with eating disorders, binge eating, and I actually abused laxatives for a while. And I used to eat to fill the space, and to eat to the point where I literally couldn't move. In college, I used to drink to the point where I wouldn't remember anything the next day. And all about trying to avoid feeling myself, feeling where I'm at. All those things are little band-aids to try to keep from seeing the truth, seeing the real you, and being in it. And it's not fun to be in it. It's not fun to feel it, but it's definitely part of the journey. Hi, Kelsey. And I'm still working every day, waking up, saying my affirmations, and waking up to be the best me that I can be. So really working hard at being positive and changing my thoughts. Anytime that a negative thought comes into my mind, if I catch it, I'm like, I gotta change it, because I don't want to sit in this negative space. I don't want to sit stagnant. I want to move. I want to move forward. I want to feel good and do the right thing for myself and for my daughters. And because I'm a mama of 2 young daughters, I really want to be the best person I can be for them and be happy. Of course, for myself, I want to feel happy, but I know that if I'm truly happy, they're gonna have that role model, and they're gonna have someone to look up to and follow in my footsteps. And the truth, I really never want them to see me in a place where I'm really struggling. And I was struggling in my marriage. I was struggling to be happy, and I never want them to feel that way. And I don't want to feel like they depend on a man, or they depend on some kind of outside circumstances to make them feel okay, to make them feel good, because in reality, a Band-Aid. It's a Band-Aid. It's not true. It's not true happiness. And then we depend on these things that are ever changing. And if we can just connect with ourselves, connect inside, we'll start to feel more full. And we all have ways of trying to fill ourselves and to feel complete, and they may not be the most healthy for us. And so tonight I'm challenging you, and I'm challenging myself at the same time, to be as real as possible, and just to check in and see, are there certain habits that are serving you and your higher purpose? So everything that you do, are they on your path? Are they serving your highest purpose? Are they serving your highest good? Are they adding to your health and to your wellness and your happiness? And, do you have the strength? As I'm saying, do you, I'm thinking to myself, do I? We're in this together. Do you have the strength to change old habits, and old habits that they're just a tool to avoid feeling? So, I know I do it. There are times when I'm doing whatever habit it is, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I could choose to put this glass of wine down. I could choose to put this cookie down, or this cup of coffee, or I could choose to do something else instead of, giving in to the kind of temptation or the short-term relief of this glass of wine, or of this chocolate bar, or whatever it is, or this zoning out on Netflix. Literally, I could be journaling, I could be meditating, I could be anything, but I'm sitting here on my Netflix watching this. Hey, Kat. Hi, Heather. And it's just a way to escape reality, and it's escaping really feeling what's going on inside of ourselves. So I challenge you, and I challenge myself, to do the best things that are best for you, and that are going to create healthy habits, and really form the strongest, most beautiful, the happiest version of yourself. And so I challenge you, and I challenge me, to put the sugar down, put the wine down, put the chocolate down, put the donut, the Dunkin' Donuts, whatever it is, put it down, because it only gives us that few minutes of satisfaction. And, how you're going to feel after that. How you're going to feel after a bottle of wine the next morning. It's going to be really hard to get up and do your sadhana, your spiritual practice. Hi, Danielle. It is going to be difficult. Yes, I love it, Heather. Thanks. Challenge accepted. Yeah, it is like, can I meditate instead of, or rest, take a quick power nap, do a shavasana for 10 minutes instead of drinking that cup of coffee? Or like last night, I was recommending doing a quick workout, maybe a few sun salutations, or get that kettlebell out and energize, rather than drinking that fourth cup of coffee to get you through the rest of the day. Because you know it's not going to make you feel the best. And so these choices will make you feel good little by little, and they start to add to the cup of self-worth. It's like it starts to fill you and fill you with joy, and then it creates healthy habits and starts to create new neural pathways in the brain that really start to, build for the future and create this future you. And so when you make these little choices, you're telling your soul that you're worth it, and that you're worth the extra effort that it takes to care for yourself, and you're thinking about long term. Kelsey, I just bought chocolate, LOL. I love my essential oils. Maybe I should use them instead. Yeah, I mean, chocolate is one of those things that I go to too, especially since I've been weaning myself off of coffee. But essential oils is great. I also mentioned using the peppermint oil, which I love for energizing and like kind of refreshing, especially if you have like a headache. I know I was having a bit of a headache today, so I got moving a little bit on my mat. Actually, first I did a Shavasana, and then I did a little drop of peppermint oil on my tongue, and then I moved a little bit, and my headache was gone. So I felt much better. And also taking the time to cook that organic food, make sure you're staying hydrated. So drinking the warm water throughout the day, like sipping warm water from a thermos, oiling yourself, doing abhyanga, spending 10 minutes in silence, being present with yourself and your thoughts, and dare to listen to the dark space inside. So really just all these little things is preparing you, is giving you the space, is allowing the space in the mind to self-reflect and have the moment of checking in and being present. And so we go through our day, we're running through our day, we're going, and how can we best support ourselves to go through the day in awareness, to go through the day as the witness of the self. And that's what this self-care does. It starts to build the strength and the ability to look within and to look inside and to check in. And so you are the only one that can make yourself feel whole and feel complete. These little things are going to start to fill that cup. You are worthy of your own love, right? And the highest love. So right now, if you're listening, say to yourself, I am worthy of my own love. I am worthy of the highest love. And so if you say that out loud, I am whole and I am complete. And so if you repeat these kind of affirmations throughout the day, it starts to feel amazing. Like, I am beautiful. I am powerful. I am strong. I am financially and emotionally independent. That one's a good one for me right now. I am financially and emotionally independent. Like, I don't need a man to do this in my life. And so this is a big thing for me. It's like taking that next step of really depending on me just to fill my own cup, and no other person will do that for me. And so I am worthy of supporting myself financially and emotionally. And so you are the number one, and nothing else, no one else can do that for you. So tap into your strength and tap into the universal love that's there for you right now in this moment. So some of you need to stop giving so much, giving, and just start receiving. So tell yourself that you're worth it and that you're beautiful and you're strong, and tell yourself, like, I see you. I see you for who you are. You can look in the mirror, look into your eyes, tell yourself that you love you and that you see you, and that you're here for you, and that you're going to make the right decisions going forward for yourself. And so, yeah, you can see, I love it. So you can see that your own light and your own beauty inside. And, how can anyone else see your beauty when you're busy covering it up with whatever those Band-Aids you're putting on? So just let yourself shine, let your love shine, and let your light shine through yourself every day. So I'm done dimming my own light. I'm done like being any other way but who I am 100% for anyone else. And so I'm making choices throughout my day that serve me. And I'm done making the choices that don't serve me and that don't cultivate that love and light. So see yourself now. see yourself now for who you are, 100%, and others will start to see you in that same light. So I'm here to tell you that I see you. We're all together on this journey. And yeah, so start to practice that self-care. If you're interested in learning more about self-care and how to care for yourself as an individual, your own specific constitution, you can message me, let me know. And of course, I'm always here as a resource for you to learn more about yoga and Ayurveda. And I think that's it for tonight. So if you want to, comment below and let me know how you are taking care of yourself and how you're making changes in your self-care routine. So what are some of those habits that you want to change, and how are you going to change them? So go ahead and comment below and let's start the discussion. Okay, women, that's it for me, and I will see you soon. Namaste, mamacitas. Be good, do good, and feel good with Ayurveda every day. Peace.